Yo, what is going on, guys? What is going on? Back at you with another video. This time we are going back to 1998. It's against the Minnesota versus the Atlanta Falcons. Now, you can see this is the kickoff. I started off at this point because it's a very long tape. So as you can see, guys are already on the ground. Whenever they show a kickoff, it's not always the best, but it looks like he's being tackled. It's just a longer tape. All right, well, we know Atlanta wins this game. And let's see what happens here. Number 37 just lets him PLCT. Let's see, next play. See if we anything weird going on. Hits his wrist, and he brings it back in. That one actually looked legitimate. All right, next play. He fires it to the right. No one around him within 5-6 yards at all. Is that real to you? Next play. He fires it. Look at this. The corners are literally staying 5 yards off the guys. They're not even playing defense. I'm noticing this. All the corners are playing 5 yards off and letting Atlanta guys just catch the ball. And they have no guys at receiver that anyone really knows. The Vikings are the ones with Chris Carter, Randy Moss. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make any sense. This Vikings offense was so prolific. Like, they were supposed to win the Super Bowl. They were supposed to get there. But that's why they didn't make them get there, because they couldn't justify them beating the Packers. Or, losing. They can't justify any of this stuff. Wait, who did the Falcons play this year? They played the Broncos. So yeah, they needed John Elway to win. So think about it, if the Vikings ended up going to the Super Bowl, how the hell would the Broncos beat them? You can't justify the Broncos beating the Vikings, so they had to make the Vikings lose this game, guys. You gotta think. You gotta think about who's the poster boy this year. Who did the NFL want to win this year? And when you figure that out, then you know who's gonna make it. I want to see how he scored. I was a little sidetracked. Just a PLCT. That's all it is, a PLCT. Guys aren't covering. Guys just aren't covering. Now they want to do the dirty bird. All right, next play. He drops back. He fires it. Wide open guys everywhere. 3 guys wide open. So it looks like it's just an offensive game. Guys aren't going to play defense at all. I can already tell. Another drop back. I haven't seen one run play. Just all in the air. Randy Moss, he's going to catch this. Oh, nope. That has to be pass interference. The guy's pushing on him, not even looking back. Yep, they're going to call pass interference. Let's move it forward. Drops back, fires it. Let me guess, Randy Moss. Let's watch this DB right here. Watch how he lets Randy Moss stem in front of him. So Moss was running like this and goes like this and cuts in front of him. And watch the corner just like keep looking at the ball instead of sprinting. Now he's jogging. He just let him catch this. I'm not saying that he has a chance to stop Moss, but he's not really trying to cover him. He's just trying to be in the picture to make it look like he was covering him. But we already know that's how the NFL does it. Right. Stop, Moss. You guys worked on that all week. Steps in, gets hit in the mouth, and wide open receiver. Literally every time is a PLCT. Guys are just catching the ball with no one around them. They catch the ball, and then a guy comes from 5 yards away, hits them. They're coached to do this stuff. All right, next play, he drops back. Wide open right here. And that's where he goes. And the guy trips on the 40-yard line. Like, what are you tripping on, my guy? You tripped on the 40-yard line? The 40-yard line just picked its leg up and just reared its head, and this guy just drops. Like, how does that even happen? Like, can anyone explain this? He falls down. He trips over the 40-yard line and just falls and loses the ball. But somehow the NFL is real, right? Sure. Yeah, you hold on to that idea. Like, how could you say the NFL is real when you see stuff like this all the time? Just time and time and time again. Guys just putting the ball on the ground for no effing reason. Other than he was told to. Alright, now YouTube is just like not playing. Alright, here we go. They're just going to keep showing this. He was down by himself. That's not down by contact by any means. They keep showing this play. I'm just trying to get to the next play. Alright, here we go. Wide open, wide open. Everyone's open. They're not covering, guys. They're literally playing cover 3 every time and just letting the guys catch it every time. They're running hitch routes, and that's it. They're running hitch, and the corners are letting them catch it. Nothing special at all. Fires it out left. See what I just said? That's what they're doing. That's all they're doing is running hitch. And they did it again. 5 yards away and make a tackle. PLCT. That's all this is. Why wouldn't you just convert to cover 2 if you know they're doing hitch? You just keep staying in cover 3? Like, come on, bro. Stop. Now it looks like they changed the defense up a little bit. What? Let me guess, they're playing man because they know they want to go deep or something? Oh, they run another hitch. So all it was is a cover 3 and they played up tight, but they played the same distance. So, of course, that's all they're doing. They're running hitch every time. This isn't anything special. I can't figure this out. Oh, yeah, they have Gary Anderson miss at the end of the game. That's so dumb. This guy's like the most seasoned kicker in the league. He knows what he's doing. They completely screwed him over. See, he knows what he's doing. See, that's right down the middle. This guy doesn't miss. So when he does miss, you know it's foul play. Like, he does not miss. Gary Anderson is the most reliable kicker, especially back then. It was Gary Anderson, Morton Anderson. That's all it was. Oh, my God. Here we go, guys. This guy just let the ball go. Right there. He just lets it go. Like, bruh. Bruh, you know exactly what you did there. Like, stop. You know exactly what you did. Look at him. I want to get it right at the point where he's losing it. Let's see. Bro, I hate when YouTube does that. Every time I double click, it shuts it down. Like, I just hate that so much. Every time I double click. Hopefully they give us another angle. Nope, they won't. Well, we already saw. He literally just put his arms out and just dropped the ball to the ground. So the Falcons did that twice. All right, let's see what happens here. Randy Moss, a screen pass. What is he going to cut across the field? Look at all these guys diving. Like, what is this? All right, he gets cut. That's a terrible cut block. Why is there no defender coming? There should be defenders coming this way, but they're all over here in the same spot. Look at this. 3 guys bunched together. How does that happen? How would that ever happen? 3 guys in the same area, and then another 3 guys. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. This guy dives at nothing. Why would you even dive? You pinball another guy. This guy dives. Finally makes the tackle. It's about time. All right. QB sneak. He actually did a great job there. He let the center go first. This is what you're supposed to do. Let the center go first, step back, let him engage, and then go forward. He did this perfectly. 75 really couldn't do much. That's the wife, I guess. Drops back. And he takes the sack. Yep. All right, let's see who messed up on this. Let's see who messed up on this. The tackle is not getting depth at all. And then he just gets beat on the swim move. That's on the left tackle. He didn't shuffle and get back. We see it every time. It's the tackles. The tackles don't do their technique properly. So that time he did run block instead of pass block, and he gets beat on the outside on the swim move. Again, look at the left tackle again. Why are you cut blocking? Just get back. He's being lazy, guys. It's a lazy, lazy player. He's lucky that the DM took a play off, because Actually, there's the DN right there. He made a play on the ball. He should have had the sack, but made a 5-yard loss anyway. He fires it to the right. 5 yards away, PLCT. Out of bounds. I'm telling you, these guys don't really want to cover. I mean, they probably do want to cover, but they're told not to. They're told to play specifically the way they are. Stay 5 yards away, let the guy catch the ball, and then you tackle him. That's how we want it done. We don't want you gambling. We don't want you making an interception. We want you to get dominated. All right, they probably called a penalty. Yeah, that's a late hit. He drops back, and he fires it right again. This time, the hitch route is covered. This time, why couldn't they do that before? Because they're probably in man coverage. That's the only thing I can think of. Because they were in cover 3 most of the game. Gary Anderson. Right down the middle. Oh, you can see some movement in that ball. Oh, my God. It was like swaying left and right in a dome, guys. We're really going to pay attention to that last kick and see how that ball just sways away. In a dome. As if that can happen. See, look at the tackle. His technique is better now. Now he's getting deep. And he gets his legs taken out by another guy from behind. That sucks. And then another hitch. This is the game of the hitches. Alright, how does this guy come right through? Oh, look at the center. Watch the center not block anyone. He blocks no one. He doesn't even block the guy that he lunged at. He lets 72 right through, and then he doesn't even block the other guy. And that's your center. And I think that's the guy. That guy made a lot of mistakes in the Super Bowl. Both tackles and the center played a horrible Super Bowl. Wow. Guys are getting faked out of their shoes. Wide open. You gotta throw it. You gotta throw it. Nope. Guys, let's count this. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. He knows he has no time. He's on almost 4.5 seconds, and he's still trying to throw it. He knew he didn't have the time, guys. That's why I counted the 3 seconds nice and slow, so you guys can realize he knew his time. Every quarterback, when they're dropping back, they count 3 seconds in their head because they know that's all they have. So if you're holding it that long, you're freaking winding up, and you're staying in the same spot, that's telling me he's trying to get sacked and fumbled on. When a quarterback drops back and sits there like a statue and doesn't even step up, doesn't move from his spot, and then a fumble happens, that means it was scheduled. Because you would never stay in the same spot after 3 seconds because you know you're a target. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But people don't really know that. People that watch the game wouldn't understand that. They don't understand that that's how it's done. Alright, he drops back. Fires it. Look at this. Look at 42. Do you guys see any effort on this? This looked like a pass skelly. Like a scrimmage almost. Like a practice play. It didn't look like... This play doesn't look live. Look at this guy. 3 yards away from his man. Alright, he's on him. But this guy is looking in. The ball's coming. And this guy's not even reacting. This guy's jogging. And then you're going to see 42 coming in the screen. Look at him. Having the time of his life. They don't want to be there, bro. They just have to give that up. Guys are just giving up touchdowns and just not playing defense. PLCT all day. Now he's going to roll right. While being chased by two big men. Fires it up. Is Moss going to bail him out? Let's see this. Did someone get that? Nope. End of the half. Third quarter. Twins left. Singles right. Running back leaking right. Fires it right. Alright, that's a terrible attempt at the tackle. Like, you had to have known he was going to do that move. He had no other move to go to. That's Rod Smith right there. Who gets right through? $64 is supposed to seal that guy off. That's a double team that guy fought right through. 56 went right through a double team, guys. That's crazy. Wide open. You have to throw that, but he threw it way too high. He floated it up, but it's not going to matter. All right. Drops back. Wide open. In between the zone. It's just a soft cover 3. Right between the defenders. He fakes left and runs right. Let's see what this guy blocks. Wow. So this guy was the quarterback and nobody read run on this? Like, do you guys realize that this guy was the quarterback and no one read run? Like, of course they're going to run Wildcat. The quarterback's lined up here, guys. He's playing quarterback and no one is keying on this run. Why would you even fall for this fake? He's raising it. Look at the quarterback. He raises his arms up like, hey, what are you throwing to me for? Like, why would anyone fall for that? And no one is keying on this? Like, really? No one is... All right, whatever. We're going to say that this is real, right? Number 83 is in the backfield, and the quarterback's split out left, and no one knows the run is coming, right? Ridiculous. Even a peewee player would have seen that coming. Look at this guy backing up. Guys aren't really trying to come up. If he didn't make that tackle, you better believe that those guys are coming through. Right down the middle. Morton Anderson versus Gary Anderson. The battle of the Andersons. That's how the NFL wanted it. Wide open. Wide open. But he's probably going deeper. Yeah. It's kind of hard. You can't guard these guys. Chris Carter, Randy Moss. Yeah, good luck. But you can show a little more effort. There's like no effort out here with these guys. Randall Cunningham was a good scrambler. He hasn't scrambled one time. He's just showing us that he has an arm out here. And this is just bad tackling, guys. Chris Carter should have been tackled right here. But watch this guy pinball his own teammate. Oh, you can't make the tackle. Oh, let me come clean it up. No, let me knock you off. Pinballs him off. And gives him the first. And that's the NFL for you. You would have thought they were playing against each other. Fires it right up the middle. They're not playing any defense. This is all about offense. They're trying to keep people glued on the TVs. It would have been a much better Super Bowl, Broncos, Vikings. Like, I wish that happened. Why is there no one around this guy? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this guy was supposed to be in the flat and just never got his depth. I'm just going to go out and say that. Like, why is he wide open? Because you're not in your zone. You've got eyes on the quarterback and nothing else. That was a great block right there by the fullback. Gives him enough time to throw that in there. That could have been picked off, guys. Let's look at this again. Let's look at that again. Holy God. Jesus. Bro, this man is right here. He can easily make that play, but just can't. I would love to have another angle on that, if possible. It may not happen, but it would be nice. Alright, they show these celebrations way too long. They're in the fourth. This game definitely goes to overtime. Because this tape looks so long. Unless they show celebration at the end. He throws it deep. Oh my God, look at this guy. How is he burned so bad? How is he burned so badly? This guy's got like 4 yards on him almost. How is that even possible? It's because they had to give up a touchdown to make the game close again, guys. This is what the NFL does. They make this guy get beat deep. Like, how do you even get beat? They're not going to show us this again, will they? Nope. Of course not. They won't show us how the defender beat him or got beat. Oh, the magnet didn't work on the play? Let's see what happened there. So it hits him right between the hands and it tips it up. Oh, okay. Stop. Stop it. And it goes far enough that this guy can't get it. Stop. All right. Morton Anderson with the kick. It's taking forever. I just want to see it off the foot. Yeah, it looked good right up the middle. You can tell right away when they kick it if it's foul play or not. You literally can tell right away. I just want to see this last kick with Gary Anderson to see if there's any foul play, because I never actually looked. All right, let's see what happened on this play. Let's see who didn't do their job. Maybe they sent more than they can block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they should have enough guys. Up, it's the left tackle. It's the left tackle. And these guys didn't slide left. The center should be blocking this guy. 51 should be blocking that guy. And this guy should be blocking here. And the running back should be helping out over here. They completely messed this up, guys. This isn't what you would do. This is not how you would block this. They completely messed this up, guys. All these from the center onto the guard to the tackle should be sliding right. They all slid left. They should be sliding right. Now they have 2 guys on the right side coming through because they slid the wrong way. And the left tackle did a terrible job. Basically no job. He didn't do his job. He did the Falcons' job for them. Alright, so now they don't really show down and distance. Kind of messes me up. Alright, same thing here. This guy knew he only had 3 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. See what I mean? Like, throw the ball away. Get it out. 4 seconds in the pocket and you still have the ball in your hand. That's what happens. When you hold it for more than 3 seconds, that's what happens. Especially if you don't move out of the pocket. Alright, now he backs off. And this dude literally just fires it right at his chest. Chest and balls. Yo, this guy fumbles a snap. So he fumbles a snap. Something you learn to do the first day you play football as a quarterback. This guy fumbles the snap, and no one questions this stuff. Oh, this is a part of the game. This is normal. This should happen all the time. Like, what? That didn't happen to me the first time I took a snap. And now it's happening in the NFC Championship game. The guy can't get a snap. How does that make sense? That's legitimate to people? Oh, an NFL quarterback in the NFC Championship game is going to fumble a snap and give the ball right back to the other team. Yeah, you can miss me with that. I'm not gullible. I don't fall for nonsense. I don't believe everything that TV shows me. I question everything TV shows me. That's what you guys should be doing. We got too many people believing everything that the NFL or the TV throws in your face instead of questioning the reasoning. Wow, he should be cutting back. If that was Adrian Peterson, that's a touchdown on the cutback. Let's take a look at though what the defense is doing. This isn't all about the offense. We look at everyone. All right, so why is it that the 2 D tackles fly off the ball, but the 2 DNs are late off the ball? And then this guy is not initiating, so it's going to allow these guys to push him back. Look at this guy getting pushed back, because they didn't initiate. And then these 2 guys went upfield too hard, and that's what happens. You want to be right in between so the line stays here. Now you have guys here, you got guys there. What's going on? This guy should have made the tackle. That guy should make the tackle, but doesn't wrap up. He only puts a shoulder in there. And then this guy cleans him up. Now he cuts back right. All right, let's take a look at this. Look at this DN crashing inside. What do I tell you guys all the time? As a DN, if you crash inside, you're going to screw your whole team over. Now he crashes inside. He realizes, oh shit, he's running outside. Let me try to spin and get back out. But he gets put on his back. And that's what happens when you don't play defensive end properly. You give up at least 10 yards to a touchdown. Defensive end is the most important position on a football field on defense. I repeat, defensive end is the most important position on defense, period. I don't care what anyone says. Let's watch what this defensive end does now. Let's watch the right end, guys. What does this right end do? He crashes inside and gets dominated. See, guys? When the defensive end doesn't follow suit, what happens? You get the outside because he is the edge defender. When there's no edge defender, you give up a run or you give up a touchdown. It happens every time because that's how football is played. They're not playing football properly. Oh, but this time the DNs stay properly on the outside. So they pick and choose when to play properly. Why wouldn't they do that every time? Why wouldn't they always stay on the outside? It doesn't make sense to me. And I know they were doing it on purpose because there was never a player to replace them. So that's how I know. They were doing their own thing. You don't just crash inside and have no replacement. All right, now this guy. All right, now he runs off because he knew he had 3 seconds and had to move. He counted. You can tell that time he knew he had to move away. If he stood there, I knew it's a fumble. Oh, he's going to miss this, isn't he? He's made 122 kicks, so that means he's going to miss this, guys. Whenever they show a stat that's amazing about a player, be weary about something that's going to happen. Whenever they show a stat about a player that's been doing something so tremendously, either they're going to establish what they've been doing or they're going to fall flat on their face. So always remember that, guys. I don't remember if it's this kick he misses or if it's the last one, but we're going to keep an eye on this one. He's probably going to miss this one. All right, let's see it. Yeah, he shanked that on purpose, guys. Yeah, he did that on purpose. Right away, you can see the kick. He kicks it left. He probably got paid to do this, guys. Look, automatically it goes left. I think he did this on purpose. These kickers know what they're doing, man. It wasn't the wind, guys. It was just him doing it. He's such a great kicker that he has such great accuracy that he literally can put the ball wherever he wants to put it. And this is where he put it, guys. He put it to the left. That's where he wanted it, guys. That's exactly where he wanted it. He's the most accurate kicker to ever play the game because he knows how to kick the ball. If you put him all the way to the left, he would be able to hook that thing all the way inside because he knows what he's doing with that. And that was the ball game, guys. If he just made that kick like he's been doing forever, for the last 122 times, Atlanta loses this game. But the NFL had other plans. Now you got 57. Look, do you guys see what 57 did? Instead of running to the offense, look what he does. This guy should be running there. Look what he does. He stops running. Lets the guy catch it. Doesn't even come into the picture at all. But you guys believe the NFL is real, right? You got guys not even playing defense. Chandler. Oh, okay. So you're telling me 72 can't grab him right here? Did he even really try? Like, stop, man. This is such nonsense. This is clearly a book that we've read before. Like, we've read this already. Like, they're clearly making a scenario happen here. These guys are not playing defense properly. He crashes inside. Look at the guys. Watch this defensive end. I saw it happen the whole time. Watch this DN crash inside on purpose. Crashed inside. Now it gives him the outside. He knew this was going to happen, man. That's all the defensive end. That has nothing to do with the running back. That's all DN. I'm just watching DNs at this point just to see if they screw up on purpose. Now they stay on the outside, of course. They pick and choose, guys. Oh, how about that? Oh, yeah, so he drops the pick. Please, guys, miss me with this crap. You can miss me with this crap. There's no way in hell. There is just no way in hell. I don't care what anyone says. That's a pick right there. No one is going to drop that, especially an NFL player in an NFC Championship game. And that right there is the icing on the cake. And that should tell you right there who is supposed to win the game, guys. It's all about theatrics. It's all about drama. That's a pick right there. And then this should be a pick for good measure. But the NFL is fake. And he spreads his arm. Look at his elbows. Watch his elbows. He moves his elbows apart. I'm going to slow it down a little bit more so everyone can see this crap. Because that's exactly what it is. Watch his elbows. He spreads his elbows away to let the ball go through his arms. Now you guys believe me? Yeah, you probably don't. Don't worry, I got plenty more. I got game film for days. Every single film is bullshit. Literally every film I could put on and I will show you nonsense after nonsense. Because the NFL isn't a real football league. Look at this. Throws it right to him. Look at the defenders right there. Can make a play, but for some reason he can't. There's a guy here and a guy there. And they stay just far enough so the guy in the middle can catch it. And that's how the NFL is, guys. Let's get right to this overtime. Look at this. Does that look like a face of a coach that thinks he's going to win this game? Or does that look like a nervous coach? But this coach looks like he's more ready to go, honestly. Coach Green looked like he was like terrified, like he saw a ghost. He sees this game slipping out of his hands. Now, this is like the first time Randall Cunningham has ran all game. I think he's just had this thing where he wants to prove to everyone he's a pocket passer. Like, dude, you should have ran the ball a lot more, man. But obviously, it's out of his hands. These games are predetermined. They were never going to win this game. So that's probably why he didn't want to run, because he knew he wasn't going to win, so why sacrifice your body? So that should show it to you right there. A quarterback that's not sacrificing his body, that should show you why he's going to, or that he's going to lose. But Brett Favre just didn't care. He was just a psycho. Brett Favre would just let guys destroy him and just tell you, that's all you got? And just keep getting hit and just keep telling you, that's all you got? Like, he's a psycho. Brett Favre is not like us, man. He's just different. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, look at all these guys bunched together. That's never good. But they end up getting him. All right, now he drops back. Fires it to the left. Didn't really do that much all game. Now he throws to the fullback. It's kind of weird to me. He hasn't done that all game, but now in overtime, that's what they go to. All right. Sprint out right. Block. Look at 77, guys. 77 was supposed to block, or 71 was supposed to block this guy, and then 77 was supposed to. Yeah, this is manufactured, guys. Guys just aren't blocking. Let's watch this, guys. I didn't know the fumble was going to happen there, but guys aren't blocking. This guy should have gotten pushed back. This guy should have cut him off. Like, what is 77 doing? Honestly, though, he shouldn't have made it past this guy. But say he does. Why is this guy not blocking him off? And then why are these two guys just standing around? This guy should be pushing him, and then this guy should be sprinting over here to block this guy who made the fucking sack. But because he did not, look at him just standing around. I mean, I guess him standing there saved them from losing the fumble, but he loses it anyway because he wasn't supposed to get it, guys. He wasn't supposed to get the football, but he was down by contact, so they're probably going to keep the ball anyway. Let's get out of this scrum. Yeah, they kept the ball. I knew he hit the ground with his elbows. Look at this. Let's watch who didn't block on this play. What the hell is that? They do a twist and the center gets tricked and can't do anything. Center doesn't know who to block. They do another twist. They completely botch it a little bit, though. They run into each other. The ball got tipped. Oh, my God. All right, and this is where Atlanta wins it, I guess, right? Gary Anderson missing a wide open kick. Like, okay. Like a 20-yard kick. He purposely missed it. Let's see who blocks on this. DNs come way too far upfield. And then that's what happens. You get pancaked. Guys are just getting blocked. Alright, let's see what the DNs do on this play. Crashes inside. Let's see what happens. That one time that he crashed inside didn't affect them. They're lucky. If they ran the ball left, that guy who crashed inside would have given up a big-time run. Believe me on that when I tell you. It's 3rd and 10 here. Finally showed down in distance. Fires it. Should fire it left, and finally does, and throws it way out of his reach. Vikings get the ball back. Fires it to the right. Chris Carter, I thought he was going to fumble that the way he was holding it. Drop back. Cunningham fires it up. He just throws this one up. Let's see what happens. Moss is wide open, but he underthrows him. He completely underthrew him. That's a touchdown, guys. He was off his back foot. Moss knows it. He knows it. That's a touchdown. All he had to do was throw that as far as he could instead of as high as he could. So that should show you that this game is fake. Like, Moss is open by 5 yards and you throw it in the air instead of with distance. It doesn't make sense. That's not something anyone would do. But we're supposed to just sit here and act like this stuff is real, though. The running back is the only reason that this play happened. He made a great cut block on the guy that was coming right up the middle. Yeah, this game's going to be over. We can tell Morton Anderson's going to be the winner of this game. At this point, the Falcons are just trying to get into range. First down. I just want to see the kick. Drops back. And he pump fakes. Steps up. Wow, he should have gotten taken down there. Yeah, this game's over. They can't even tackle a quarterback. DN, he actually stayed on his right technique, but he's not really fighting to get off the block. He did the right technique, but he didn't fight. He just sat there and let the guy just push him back. Look at this guy's face. He knew. He doesn't even look. Guys, look at his face. Look at the face of this coach. He doesn't even look like nervous. He doesn't look scared. It's like he knew this was going to happen already. Look at his face. That's the face of a coach that knew his fate already. He doesn't look mad about this. He knew his fate, guys. Like, that's the face of a man that knows. Look at, they're even showing us their face. Look at his face, guys. He knows this is going to happen. And then this guy is just acting. He knows that's going in. Look at this guy's face. He's smiling. He knows. He's basically telling us the NFL's a sham. Like, come on, bro. It's too soon for a black coach to have any success. Like, we already know what that is. Right up the middle. The funny thing is, Gary Anderson had the same attempt, basically. Basically the same attempt. And Gary Anderson can't make his, but Morton Anderson can make his. I can't really tell if there's foul play on that one. That one's just kind of hard to tell. It looked a little weird. I'm going to do it one more time and slow it down. And then I'm going to leave it at that. Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's see it. Kicks it. Yeah, it looks a little weird. It looks a little funky. But I'm going to leave that to you guys. What do you think? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.